When you show up at a gig, the first thing you're going to want to do is interact with the sound person. Obviously, you're going to meet the other bands and mingle with your fans or whatever it is, but really your key point of contact is that sound person. Having a good relationship with them is everything to having good sound for the night. Being respectful and courteous will really help you get a long way towards getting that great sound that you're looking for. So where do you start? Well, you may have brought your own mic or some other gear, anything like that. Anytime you want to plug or unplug anything, ask the sound person, is everything okay for me to unplug this thing? You don't want anything to pop or blow up. So imagine you've bought your own mic with you. There might even be one on the stand already. So you come up and there's a mic on the stand. Even unplugging the mic requires a question to the sound person. Is it okay for me to unplug this thing? Person says, yes. Great. You go ahead and do it. You plug in your own mic and then you say, okay, I'm ready. And they'll do some stuff at the board to make it work out. Now, if you've brought your own mic and you are your own sound person, there's another couple of steps you're going to have to take. You've got your XLR mic cable. It's going to go into a channel on the board. So you're going to plug it in. I'm going to flail around. Ooh, I almost tipped my stuff over. You're going to flail around here, plug it in, and you're going to start singing into the mic, and you're going to see these levels. Hey, hey, hey. You're going to go up and down, and there's a level meter here with a 0. You're going to want to make that level come as close to 0 as you can without going over 0. It's kind of like The Price is Right. You don't want to overbid on the gain. So you're going to turn up this channel trim here. That's the very first thing that the mic hits when it gets into the mixing board. That's besides all of this EQ and panning and all this other complicated stuff. You just want to take your tiny little mic signal and make it loud enough in the mixer right here. So hey, hey, I'm turning it up. Oh, I'm getting way over 0. I'm turning red. You don't want to see this yellow and red stuff happen. That means that it's way too loud. So you're going to want to tweak that little knob there. Hey, 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 to get close to 0. That looks pretty good. Then you're going to start wanting to turn up main volumes, hear yourself through the actual speakers. You do that very slowly so that you don't end up feeding back on yourself. And when you turn up that volume and you get to the point of having a little bit of feedback, turn it down a little bit, and that's the loudest that your voice can get through that particular PA system in that particular night with that weather and that number of people in the audience. Your band is going to have to balance against that signal. So if they go too loud, you don't have anything else to push up for. So that's where the etiquette of working with your band and making sure that they fit you into the mix is really going to be crucial. So we arrived at the venue, we've talked to the sound person, or we've been our own sound person. We've been really, really careful to make sure we always ask the right questions about plugging things in, unplugging things, what other gear is down the chain, work with the other musicians, work with your own musicians to make sure that your voice is front and center in the show. And everything from there is up to you in terms of how you play and how you interact with the audience. Then that's the whole you're your own success or failure thing, but at least you've set yourself up for success.